What's going on, everyone? Today we're going to talk about the EQ. So as you may have noticed in my last video, I was kind of twisting these knobs here. You know, the typical DJ move. You gotta twist the knobs. So basically what I was doing was I was adjusting the EQ. And the EQ is a very essential part to getting a solid mix and a smooth transition. So basically each song has a certain frequency spectrum. Okay, think about frequency like pitch. The human ear can only hear 20 to 20,000 hertz. So when you're blowing a dog whistle, for example, that frequency we can't hear as humans, but dogs can. So that really high pitch frequency you can't hear. In this case, it's audible to humans, so that's going to be your high frequencies. Your mid frequencies are in between that, and then your lows is where all of your bass is going to be. So when you're doing the EQ, the biggest EQ change you're going to do when you're mixing two songs together, I call it the 12 o'clock flip in the bass. So basically, like when this song has their bass down all the way, this song is up, you do a 12 o'clock flip, and that switches the focus over to whichever song has the bass. But we're going to cover that more in the next video that we're going to do tomorrow. Today we're just going to talk about what each EQ band does and what they each sound like, so you know kind of how you're able to adjust those in the mix. So I loaded up a song here. We're just going to give it a listen for a second. Okay, so there's some good bass in here, there's a hi-hats, there's a clap, there's a little bit of vocal texture, and that's all we're going to need to listen to the EQ and try to isolate which each EQ knob does. So first we're just going to start with the highs. I'm going to turn the lows down all the way, the mids down all the way, and all we're going to have to listen to is going to be the high frequencies. So as you notice, it's really crispy. So the top end of your hi-hats, your claps, some synthesizers as well have a lot of high frequencies. So that's going to be your highs. And now let's listen to the mids. So the mids is the more beefier sounds. A lot of the vocals live in the mid-range as well. So let's just give that a listen. And I'm going to also fast forward into where the vocals are so you can kind of hear the vocals come out more in the mids than anything. So that's the mid frequencies, and now let's just listen to the bass. And you'll probably already know what this is going to sound like. This is what pumps into your subwoofers. This is what that annoying neighbor is bumping at 3 in the morning when you hear it through your house. So let's just listen to that now. Alright, so that's the bass alone. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to play this little section of the song, and I'm just going to change the EQs. You'll see what I'm doing, so I just won't be talking because I want you to be able to hear the full frequencies, okay? So we're just going to start with the highs, and then as the song goes, I'm just going to turn it down and tweak the other ones so you can hear each frequency once again. Alright, so that is each frequency standalone. Try that with your songs, try that with these songs, whatever song you want, just try to isolate each EQ so you really understand what you're working with. And that wraps it up for today's topic. I'll catch you soon for another one.